Hi, I'm Maria. Welcome to Sage Fox Tarot. Today I decided to ask the universe, what message does collective need to hear today? And I got 3 cards. And 2 of them have to do with the body, so this is going to be pretty interesting. All right, so the first one is love your body. Love your body. The second one is the Kanaz rune, or the barn owl. And the third one has to do with dietary change. So, the Love Your Body card talks about how it's important for you to love your body and to look at it and try to figure out what exactly about your body do you love the most. If there are things about your body that you do not love, you're guided to figure out what is causing you in your life, what in your life is causing your body to be that way, if that makes sense. I guess it does make sense because if you are stressed and you're eating a lot because you're stressed, that will help you, that will probably cause you to gain weight. So you could look at weight gain as an issue of depression or sadness. I think that's probably a good idea to look at your body and figure out what it is that you need to change and what emotional issue is related to that. Yeah, so in the second card is about knowledge. The Kanaz rune is about knowledge, seeing the unknown. It's about intuition, seeing the light within. And the third card, dietary change, says improve your diet and your life will also improve. So that's very much like the first card where it talks about trying to figure out what emotional issues or stress factors are causing you pain or inflammation somewhere in your body, things like that. So yeah, so I have a feeling this is telling us that we need to love ourselves, take care of ourselves, and the Kanaz rune right in the middle, I think, is balancing out. These 2 cards have the same colors, which is interesting. I thought that was kind of interesting. So kind of an orangey color, which has to do with the, no, not the solar plex. I was going to say solar plexus. I can't think of the chakra that it, the second chakra. Why can't I think of it? Anyway, oh, and there's orange in this one too, the flame. So it might very well have something to do with the second chakra, which is all about creativity. Yeah, that's very interesting. All right, so I'm curious to see what tarot cards we're going to get, where this is going to lead. So let's go ahead and draw some. All right. What information do we have for collective regarding this, these oracle cards, please? What information do we have for collective regarding the oracle cards? 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior. So, and it's right under Love Your Body. So yeah, you've probably been through quite a lot. Your body has been through a lot. You feel like you have your defenses up. You feel like maybe you're fighting a battle and your body is just aching and breaking all over the place. Yeah, I can totally get that. There's orange in this too, I just noticed. Sacral chakra, that's it. I knew it would come to me eventually. So the sacral chakra, yeah, has to do with creativity. Reproductive organs are in that area. So it could very well be that that area of your body is also, the sacral chakra could be blocked, perhaps not blocked, but it needs to be cleansed. Let's see, what other information can we get about the sacral chakra, please? Oh yeah, Ten of Swords. So yeah, you're, it's like hit its limit. So, okay, I'm hearing that your chakra needs to be cleansed. Perhaps your diet needs to be cleansed as well. I heard that once your diet improves, your creativity will improve. So for the sacral chakra, you can do simple meditations to cleanse that chakra. I'll put a link in at the end of the reading to help you with that. So yeah, you can cleanse the chakra through meditation or visualization. There are essential oils, herbs, colors that you can wear. You can wear the color orange to help with that. The World just flipped over. That's under dietary change. Wow, okay. I just heard that once you go through your dietary change and you clean up your dietary habits and you clean up your sacral chakra, you're going to feel brand new. You're going to feel brand new to the world. You're entering a new phase of your life. You're stepping through a portal where you're going to be super creative, abundant with creativity. The world is going to see you in a whole new light. You're going to have a beautiful new sense about yourself. Your energy is going to be, your energy levels are going to be higher, and you're just going to be super creative. The world is going to look at you with, you know, they're going to look at you and be like, who's this person? They're going to look at you with a new set of eyes. Yeah. What other information can we get about the sacral chakra, please? Oh, King of Wands. So yeah, definitely once you change your diet, it'll help your body. You will feel beautiful or handsome. King of Wands is all about passion, fiery character or energy. You're going to be very abundant with your passion and your creativity. Perhaps some of you are artists and you're feeling blocked creatively. I'm getting the sense that once you do change the sacral chakra and your diet, that you're going to step out into the world with a new energy, a new purpose. You're going to be like the King of Wands energy. You're going to have just, yeah, lots of creative power. What other information can we get for collective, please, concerning their sacral chakra? Ooh, I flipped around. Two of Pentacles. All right. So with Two of Pentacles, let me move this over. Okay. I'm going to put it over here. With Two of Pentacles, you've sort of been back and forth with, I'm hearing with your diet, you've been doing good some days and then other days just horrible. And I get that. A lot of people go through that. I go through that too. You know, you're like, yeah, I'm going to do great. I'm going to eat well. And you start doing that. And then one day you're like, oh, I'm going to have a little cheat day. It's okay. I'll be fine. But then it takes you right back down and you start eating unhealthy again. So it's saying if you want the best results, to just find what suits you, what diet suits you, or what health measure suits you, okay? And try to stick with it as best as you can. I'm going to do that too. I'm going to do that too. What other information can we get concerning this? Okay, these two cards. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're smart. You know exactly what to do. You're very intelligent. Ideas come to you very quickly. And perhaps you're feeling like they haven't been lately. Yeah, the Swords. You feel like you've been stalled with the creative ideas. And I'm sure diet has a lot to do with that also. It could also have a lot to do with caffeine or maybe alcohol. Maybe you consume a lot of alcohol. Even if it's just like a glass a day, some people can't handle that anymore as they age either. So I'm hearing you want to get back to Queen of Swords energy. You want to be, you know, smart, intelligent, go about it the smart way. Get those ideas that you used to get all the time. Yeah, because you have an owl. Very intelligent, lots of wisdom. That's you. I heard you know exactly what to do. I'm sure most of you who are watching this know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so youthful energy. I have a feeling that once you figure out what it is in your lifestyle that you need to change, you're going to be gifted this new youthful energy, okay? And if you nurture it and take care of it, it will last a while, okay? Because this is all about stability and fruitfulness and abundance, okay? So it will last a while if you nurture it. What else can we get concerning? Whoa, okay. 2 cards flipped out. They just really wanted to be a part of this reading. All right, so we have 8 of Pentacles. Yes, you're very smart. As I was saying, you know, once you figure out what needs to be changed and you nurture it, this is exactly what I was talking about, you're going to be in the 8 of Pentacles energy, which is all about being the master of a craft, okay? So once you figure out what needs to be changed and you nurture yourself and practice it daily, you're going to be a master pretty soon. And it won't feel like a chore or whatever anymore. It'll be just your everyday normal life. Yeah, it's right under the world. This will be your everyday normal life. Your healthy living, okay? This is what you're going to do every day from now on. If you nurture it. And the High Priestess. So again, like the owl, this is all about, you know, what's behind the veil. The owl knows, the High Priestess knows. You're very intelligent, you're very wise, I'm hearing. Yeah, you know, you're quite psychic. You know exactly what it is in your body that needs to be taken care of. Let's get some more. I have one space here. One more card, please, concerning the situation that collective needs to know concerning their situation. King of Cups. Yeah, so right next to the High Priestess. Ooh, very neat. So we have King of Wands, Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, and King of Cups. Wow. You're very awesome. You're a very awesome person. So King of Cups is all about his emotions are stable. He's a loving person, very giving, someone who's very deep, okay? And you have great emotion. And it being right next to the High Priestess, I kind of get the idea that you are indeed very aware of what is going on. You feel things. You're probably empathic. You probably are I can't think of the word right now. Okay, but it's one of the clairs where you feel things all the time. And I have a good feeling that what I'm talking about here, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, definitely. All right. Let's put this aside. Let's pull these cards out and see. What guidance do we have for collective to get into a healthy lifestyle, please? Wow, this card is sticking right out. Companionship. Wow, that's interesting. These figures have like tassels around their waists, like it looks like a measuring tape. That's fascinating. All right, so companionship. Moon energy, moon in Libra, okay? So yeah, you're using your psychic gifts. You're very intuitive. I have a feeling with companionship that this is saying that you need, oh, and 1717, and this is card number 7, which is 7 is all about you're on the right path. So I have a feeling that what this is saying is that you're guided to maybe join a fitness club or join a safe self-help group or, you know, even find a partner to walk around the neighborhood with, you know. Find somebody to do this with. It's easier to get healthy when you're doing it with someone else, I'm hearing. For some of you, okay? Not everyone is that way, but definitely, I mean, this popped up, so I'm thinking it would help a lot of people. What other guidance do we have for collective to get into a healthier lifestyle, please? What other... Oh my gosh, there's just cards everywhere here. Escape. Yeah, escape. So this is all about... okay. I heard... All right. When you go shopping, avoid the aisles that have the junk food. Escape that area with fresh foods and whole foods, and just... Oh, and meditate. I heard meditate. Meditating will help with cravings. Oh, I did not know that. I meditate a lot, but I did not know that. Okay, so you can, I'm hearing you can ask while you're meditating for help with cravings to keep you guided, or they're guiding you to stay on the right path through meditation. Okay, that's interesting. All right, what other guidance do we have? Wow, okay. Oh, adaptability. Yes, this is going to take some time to get used to, so they're asking you to stay flexible, okay? With this card here, there's a moon over here and a bird over here. So this is your spirit team on this side, and this is your psychic gifts over here. So this shows that you can very easily get help from your spirit team through signs, through prayer. You can talk to your spirit team and say, hey, I'm having a hard day today. What do I do? I really want to have a cupcake. What do I do instead? You know, or ask them, what do you suggest? Should I try this kind of bread or this kind of bread, or no bread at all? So yeah, ask for signs, talk to them on a regular basis, pray. That's what I heard. What other guidance do we have for collective? Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 cards just flew out. The first one is bluff. Again, this is you like weighing your options. You're not sure what to do. Ask for help. That's what the hands are all about. You're putting your hands out for help, okay? Ask for signs. Assertion. Yeah, the dragon is like your cravings. You're going to have to really be assertive in this whole situation. I heard don't back down. Don't back down. Okay, don't back down. That's good advice. What other guidance do we have for collective concerning this dietary change for a better body? What other guidance? Whoa. Okay. Vision. Another number 12. So, yeah, the soul is represented by the sun, and it's deep in the water here. So whenever I see that, I always think, oh, you're very intuitive. When it's inside, when the sun is in the water, it shows to me that you're very intuitive. So again, you know, hold a clear vision of what it is that you want. Make a vision board, I just heard, okay? Make a list of what you want your body to look like, feel like, all right? Make some goals to accomplish. Hold the vision. And with the sun and the water, I'm hearing you're very intuitive. Remember to keep talking, keep communication open between you and your spirit team is what I'm hearing. Okay, awesome. What else? All right, so how is everything going to turn out for you? What is the outcome for collective if they follow the guidance and stay the course? What is the outcome for collective if they follow the guidance and stay on course to a healthier body and a better lifestyle and better food? What's the outcome? Yeah, guidance. Follow the guidance, okay? Guidance, I heard it's going to get you closer to your spirit team. So that's cool. What else? What other outcome is there, please? What other outcome is there? warmth. Aw. You're going to be very happy. You're going to love this new body of yours. You're going to love this new lifestyle of yours, okay? What else? What other outcome do we have for collective, please? Balance, definitely. You're going to have a balanced life. You're going to be happy. Butterflies are all about transformation. You're going to be happy with this new transformation. And yeah, you're going to feel balanced and fruitful. That is so cool, guys. That is so cool. I'm so happy for you. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Well, I hope this reading helped you in some way. Let me know how you do on this particular journey, because I'm going to be on this journey with you, I think, with the whole better lifestyle. All right, so I hope everything turns out well for you. Good luck and many blessings. I'll see you soon. Bye.